We are tracking a major development in the case against Paul Petersen. The former Maricopa County assessor pleaded guilty to multiple felony charges. While it's unclear how long, this means Petersen will be going to prison.
Team 12's Bianca Bono is live outside Superior Court with the latest in this very complex case. Bianca?
Yeah, guys, it's important to remember there are victims in this case, the adoptive families and the pregnant Marshallese women. Hours after Petersen pleaded guilty today, I caught up with an adoption agency in Arkansas who's been working with many of these women.
It was just an amazing glimmer of hope and justice.
Michelle Monty reacting to former Maricopa County assessor Paul Petersen's guilty plea in Arizona.
A lot of people are shocked and excited, but just very happy that some level of justice is being served.
Monty, the executive director of Shared Beginnings, an adoption agency in Arkansas, stepped up to help 24 pregnant Marshallese women who were at the center of Petersen's adoption scheme. Prosecutors say he flew the women to the United States, paying them up to $10,000 to give their babies up for adoption.
They, in some ways, came here searching for the American dream and were just treated so horrendously.
Monty and others who have worked closely with the women say they were exploited, kept in deplorable conditions, often led to believe they would ultimately get their babies back.
We're talking about upwards to 16 people living in a 2-bedroom apartment, being kept there under digital lock and keys by people who threatened, intimidated them.
Petersen, who faces charges in Arizona, Arkansas, and Utah, pleading guilty to fraud and forgery charges in Arizona Thursday after he claimed the pregnant women were Arizona residents so they could obtain state benefits.
You hear these words about human smuggling and trafficking. That's not what this was. Nobody was held at gunpoint. They all came voluntarily, took care of them to the best of their ability.
Petersen agreeing to pay the state back hundreds of thousands of dollars and faces 3 to 16 and a half years behind bars.
Whether you're a politician, whether you're elected office, if you break the law, you suffer the consequences.
Now, as Petersen prepares to plead guilty in Utah and Arkansas, Monty says the victims in this case have moved into stable housing and have jobs. She hopes this case sends a message to others facilitating illegal adoptions.
This will not be stood for.
And Monty says many of the pregnant women ultimately decided to parent their children. Others who were not comfortable with the families Petersen had arranged to adopt their babies have found other families. Petersen's expected to plead guilty in his Utah case tomorrow and in his Arkansas case sometime next week. We're live in Phoenix. Bianca Bono, 12 News.
Bianca, thank you. For a more in-depth history of the Petersen case and a YouTube playlist of our previous coverage, head over to the 12 News app.